He woke up to the steady drum of water on his forehead. There was yet another patch in the tent ceiling he'd have to fix. The 15-year-old tent had crossed the world with him. In jungles, woods, and deserts, it had protected him from inclement weather and the wild. Recently, the tent had been on a more rapid decline. It became stubborn to set up, the poles often broke, and the fabric kept ripping. He thought his beloved pop-up home had seen its end on his last trip, when he was forced to spend the night exposed due to the tent's inability to stay upright. But after several trials, it had proved it wasn't ready to die, and qualified for the next trip. The night had not been a dry one. This particular forest had a reputation for unforgiving rainstorms, and it upheld its status. The lightning and thunder lasted until about 2 in the morning, but the rain didn't stop until 4. Needless to say, he did not sleep well. He was awake now, so he figured he'd get a start on the day. As he stepped out of the tent, he became chilled by the brisk air. The temperature had dropped dramatically, and it didn't help that the fire had been doused by the rain. He would need to build a fire as soon as possible to warm up and dry some clothes. The only problem would be finding some dry wood to get one going. The nice thing about the rain, though, was the abundance of fresh drinking water. Well, it began to rain the evening before. He had set out a few open water bottles to catch the rain. The now full canteens would last him a few days if he rationed correctly, hopefully just enough until the next rainfall. After gathering his supplies, a crippling hunger struck him. Reaching into his bag, he shuffled through his gear, furiously looking for something to munch on. Finding his lunch pail, his hunger grew more intense. He sat down on a log next to where the campfire had once been, downed a peanut butter granola bar and some water, and departed in search of firewood.